Hey y'all, it's Shavana, your future physician that you will soon know around the world. I know y'all haven't seen me in a minute because there's been a lot going on from trying to fight for your life. It seems like for these exams and quizzes is happening every week, and of course for me being in a new place, I'm in a new country. My whole life has changed. It seemed like within 2 months. But yeah, I got on today because this message is called "Being Okay with the New Life of Being a Medical Student." And for some people, the initial shock of this life where you're doing absolutely nothing anymore, like your life is dedicated to the books. Your life is no longer I'm with my family, I'm with my friends, I can watch TV, I can not study for weeks and weeks and months and all this other stuff. That's over. So I know last week for me that was a very trying time. And God is still working on me with this as well. So I decided to get on and talk to other people about it because I don't know if everybody just seemed like they just so joyous and happy with being a medical student. But I know it'd be times, and it'd be multiple times, maybe every other month, every other week, that I'd be like, this is not really it. This ain't what it looked like because we had the idea and the vision of what the end looked like. I had the idea of when I graduated and now I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be working in this field and da 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 da, but we forget and miss the middle process of it that might take a little bit longer than what we thought. And I know we hear the cliches of like, oh, remember your why. I'm like, I'm tired of hearing this why because the why ain't whying like it need to. I'm tired of hearing about the why. And God has to bring to my remembrance. He's like, well, maybe then you need to think about why you left. Because when the why don't really carry any weight, why did I leave where I was at? Why did I not like it? Why was I no longer trying to be in that space? Because in medicine, you have to remember a lot of things of why did I choose this? Because you will get fatigued and burnt out by just the process of trying to get to the ending. When you're actually in the journey, it's harder to stay in the journey than it is to, like accept the acceptance letter. Like, oh wow, before I got to medical school, it was a joyous time because I knew where I was going and I knew, oh wow, I'm going to be in medical school one day. But then when I got to medical school and I realized, oh, this is a scam. Wait. So the idea of what I thought medical school was absolutely the total opposite. You are studying all day long. Your life is dedicated to it. And I remember one of my teachers told me, like, when you are signing up to be a doctor of medicine, just know that medicine is a jealous lover. And he never lied about that. That's for real because it takes away majority of your life. Your life is now dedicated to studying. Your life is now dedicated to learning every single day, and you missing events, you missing time with your family is really taking over your life to keep in mind, oh wow, at the end I'm gonna be doing this and I'm be able to influence the world and help patients and blah blah blah. Sometimes that why does not keep you because it's not even about the money. If you got to go through all of this mental exhaustion every week, depression, and you without your family, and you don't get to see your friends, and you're inside of your home all the time, a lot of people be like, I'm done with this. Because many people have been like, I'm done. If it's taking all of that, and then on top of it, delayed gratification, you trying to figure out where funds gonna come from, you trying to, like, it's a lot. It's delayed gratification. So God had to bring into my mind, like, you know what? I'm gonna need you to remember why you left where you were, because if I can't even get you with the why, remember why you didn't want to be where you was at and how you didn't like those circumstances. Because I didn't like where I was at, and now I can see how, like with Egypt, about how when they say it's hard to get Egypt out of the person, because they was there for Roman for 40 years. How you just going all of a sudden the dynamics of your life change? But that's the benefit of, that's the idea of being able to pivot quickly when changes happen in your life. Because the dynamics of my life changed a long time ago, and even today I still be complaining about how, like, oh, I had my car where I was at, and I had I can go to the grocery store, I had Target, I had Walmart, everything is not expensive, I don't have to spend almost $250 a week on groceries, or we don't have any income. There is no income unless you had already created a trade or something before you got here that allows you to do it without so much without your attention as much. Yeah, so just know that when you are signing your life over to a life of medicine, You're signing your life over to a life of studying. You're forever a student. And it's like that with anything that you do. Like, you want to continue to learn in your life, but just know this one right here is you are studying all the time, because it's back-to-back exams, back-to-back quizzes. And then even once you graduate, you still got the step exams and fellowship and residency and blah, blah. Like, it's attending. You are dedicating your life to a life of exams. So my thing today is being okay with the fact that when you sign up for medicine, just know you're signing your whole life over. Don't try to involve oh, I want to be married and I want to have kids and da 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 da. And unless, and I'm not even saying, because God can do anything, but God can bring people into your life that they understand why, or they understand your degree. Maybe another medical student, maybe somebody that already have a job, that they job take up all their time. You know what I'm saying? So you actually have to be around people that understand your field, because a lot of people don't understand what it really means to be a doctor. Everybody be celebrating, but you don't even understand this path of this is what we do all day long. And you have to be okay with the fact that your life, the dynamics of your life, will not go back to what you thought it was, because now you have dedicated your life to a life of studying. And even then, what I thought of last week too was 1 Samuel 16, when Samuel was mourning over Saul, who was rejected as king. God was like, all right, why are we still mourning over Saul? That's done with. I rejected him. So how you could be mourning over the past and things that how your life was, it's done. That's not your life no more. So now you have to get into the groove of knowing that my life is now dedicated to studying all day, every day. And that's not the mindset I had. I had the mindset of, I'm done with this. Who signed me up, and why did I sign myself up to just study all the time? Because don't let it be like you don't do well on an exam, or now you got to take over a semester, or we had those moments at my last institution. Now you done just prolonged your time even more. So be okay with the fact that this right here, this road, this is why it's not many physicians. Because this road is so long, and honestly, I wish I would have started when I was younger. At least in 10 years, I could have been 30. Not, I'm spending, now I'm 32. And we starting over? Ooh, okay, 8 years from now, that's like 40. Some people be wanting their own stuff. They be wanting their own, you want to like already start establishing your life. So, yeah, I just want to get on today and talk about it. So, it's cool. But you have to come up with the thought in your mind that it's okay, being okay with the idea of being a student of medicine. Find the people that are, for you in this journey. Every day think about why you don't want to go back to where you were and why you're here right now. If you can't think of the why right now, think of why you left. Because that may be the only thing that's keeping you when you have to continuously live a life of discipline and studying and thinking about an exam to get to the next level. Because in medicine, the way to get to the next level is pass an exam. That's the only way. It is not, I gotta take this little quick quiz, go to a meeting. No, it's, did you pass that exam? Well, maybe you're not gonna be going to the next level. That's literally what it is. It's based on exams and quizzes and passing board exams and all this other stuff. That's what your life is now dedicated to. The question is, can you handle that life? Because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And if God would have ever shown me this beforehand, I probably would have never chosen it. So maybe because God didn't show me, there's something in the earth that he has me to do. The reason he didn't let me know beforehand, before I decided and thought that this was a great idea to choose a life of medicine. So the next time, or when you are sitting at the desk and you may be wondering, why did I choose this life? Remember why you left where you were. But just know that God has something for you. The reason you got accepted into medical school and now you are living a life that's different than other people that won't take the time to discipline their life to take on a task with this magnitude and this type of responsibility. You're special. That's all I gotta say to y'all today. Be okay with the idea that you're becoming a doctor of medicine.